What's the
weirdest
thing someone's ever done on a date?
I've had lots of weird things.
Hi, this is really awkward, so...
After the night that we had made out for the first time, we went on our first date.
So, needless to say, we did not have a second date.
Okay, my worst date was
Super weird.
And then it was just kind of uncomfortable silence and we sat in the chairs for a little bit.
So that was my worst date ever.
we wandered downtown Salt Lake for hours. He claimed at one point that we were like taking pictures and that was the date, like take interesting pictures of the architecture. I'm not sure, it's pretty vague. So I was with him for a full 12 hours, 12 to 12. And I never went out with him again.
Kiss me if I'm wrong, but dinosaurs still exist, right?
He spent the entire hour complaining about his ex-wife. Non-stop. He'd ask me a question, but then it would always go back to him complaining about his ex-wife. And at the end of the date, it hit me that I went to high school with her and I totally knew her.
I really want to take you to the movies, but they don't allow snacks.
She thought it'd be fun to go to the airport and play a game called Where's Waldo, where one person would have like the Where's Waldo beanie, and then everyone else would walk around and try to spot out that person. So we went there at like 10 o'clock at night to find that there's like 3 people in the entire airport.
Hey, are you an orange? Because I like oranges.
We went out the front door, closed it to say like our little goodbye, and then I could tell all of a sudden I had to go to the bathroom super bad. But I'm like, I can't tell him that I have to go to the bathroom because then I'm gonna have to like grab my crotch. He just kept on talking and talking and talking. And pretty soon I had to start moving. So I started going like this. And I looked silly and funny, but I knew I had to like move or I'd go to the bathroom. And so I wanted to disguise it. So I'm going like this and I'm like, oh, it's so cold, it's so cold. Thinking, okay, any second now he's gonna leave. And he wouldn't leave. And he just kept on talking. I could tell the time has come and my muscles cannot hold this any longer and I'm gonna pee. And so I hug him and then I just lose it. I cannot let him see me peeing because what could be more embarrassing than that? So then I throw my hands over his eyes. So I throw myself on him, throw my hands over his eyes, and then I think, oh shoot, you can hear this. And I don't want him hearing me pee. And so I just think, hurry, quick, make noise. And so my hands were over his eyes and I just started like making gibberish noise, like, I'm not, so anyway, tonight, and I'm not even like making a complete sentence because I can't think fast enough, but I sure don't want him to hear me. And so after like 2 minutes, yes, at least that long, for real, of me going like this and making noise, the pee has finally ended and I feel so relieved.
Do you have a name or can I call you mine?
I went to the dance and all I did was flirt with every other boy and ignore Miles. I was horrible, horrible. After the date was over, he found me in the hallway, gave me the picture packet, didn't say a word. I was really, really a bad person.
Are you Little Caesar's pizza because you're hot and I'm ready?
I was at BYU in my dorm, and this guy said that he could see through my fridge to the back of the fridge to the outlet plugged into the wall. So I guess he had x-ray vision.
Do you like raisins? How about a date?
It may have been a sporting event on the TV.
Bears game.
Go Bears.
And you happened to get sat in the bar.
Yeah, right by the TV. But unfortunately, I was positioned away from the TV. And I
No, you turned around and watched.
may have looked a couple of times to check the score.
Fully turned around in his chair, watching the Bears game.
Yep. So she was so nice and she offered for us to switch chairs so that I could talk to her and occasionally look up and check the score.
This is your fortune line. This is your lifeline.
Oh.
So he kind of leaned in for a kiss and I turned my head and he's like, wait, are you rejecting me? Do you not want to kiss me? And I said, yeah. He put his head under his coat, but then he wouldn't come out and he didn't leave. So he's sitting in my apartment and I'm like, okay, well, thanks for the date. He's like, I'm too embarrassed to come out. So he sat with his coat on his head for probably like 20 minutes.
Feel my shirt. Know what it's made of? boyfriend material.
So the whole night I kept trying to talk to her. I would ask her a question and she'd be like, yep, no. She wouldn't say anything the whole time. So it was a really frustrating date.
Is the Wi-Fi strong in here?
Cause I'm feeling a connection.
He climbed on that back of the outside of someone else in the group's car, and then the guy just drove him home. And I was like he just rode home on the back of his car, and I was like, bye. See ya. Yeah, that's probably the best doorstep I've ever had.